Roblox, the platform parents trust to be safe for kids, is now at the center of a storm that's shocking, heartbreaking, and downright terrifying. Since the very beginning, Roblox has marketed itself as a safe place for kids, but the reality behind the scenes tells a very different story. Parents, creators, and even investors are starting to realize that this billion-dollar gaming empire might have prioritized profits over protection, leaving kids exposed to predators. The controversy exploded thanks to one young creator who refused to stay silent. His name is Michael Schlepp, and his story shows just how broken Roblox's safety measures really are. Schlepp, now 22, didn't start out as some internet vigilante. He became one after experiencing abuse firsthand. Between the ages of 12 and 15, he was groomed by a Roblox developer, a figure the company had actually promoted, gave official contracts to, and allowed to sell merchandise. The trauma was so intense that it led to a suicide attempt and hospitalization. His mom reached out to Roblox for help, and the response: they claimed the abuse happened off-platform, brushing it off as someone else's problem. Even more disturbing, Roblox didn't take action against the developer until years later, and only after another female developer came forward with her own allegations. Schlepp's personal experience wasn't enough to trigger change. The platform continued to promote the abuser, host events, and send payments as if nothing had happened. At that point, Schlepp realized that Roblox wasn't going to protect kids. It was shielding predators while publicly claiming safety as a priority. So, he took matters into his own hands. Schlepp teamed up with online monitoring groups like Poachers and EDP Watch. Together, they conducted real-life stings targeting predators who operated through Roblox. Out of 7 real-world confrontations, 6 led to confirmed arrests. That's right, a 22-year-old creator and a small team were catching predators that a billion-dollar company couldn't stop. Instead of acknowledging this as a success for child safety, Roblox turned on Schlepp. They banned him from the platform entirely, revised their terms of service to target vigilante groups, issued a cease and desist, and even threatened legal action using the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. This is the same law they had wielded in another controversial case against critic Ruben Sim. In short, Roblox went after the person exposing the predators instead of the predators themselves. The message was clear: image over safety. The internet didn't stay quiet. Hashtag #FreeShell quickly went viral, pulling millions of views across TikTok, X, and YouTube. Fans, creators, and influencers started questioning Roblox's motives, and at least one major influencer quit the creator program in protest. Suddenly, Roblox's PR machine couldn't keep up. Chris Hansen, the well-known investigative journalist behind To Catch a Predator, even reached out to Schlepp for his upcoming documentary Predators, which aims to expose Roblox's safety failures. Imagine that, a platform banning someone fighting for kids' safety while being spotlighted by the man, literally synonymous with exposing child predators. Meanwhile, lawsuits began piling up. In Georgia, a mother claimed her 9-year-old son was groomed by adults pretending to be kids on Roblox, leading to bullying at school and a complete disruption of his life. In Michigan, a 10-year-old girl was allegedly coerced into sending private images in exchange for Robux, Roblox's virtual currency. The complaint specifically mentioned the role of Condo Games' user-created spaces on the platform, known for inappropriate roleplay content. The situation worsened in Alabama, where a 14-year-old girl reportedly connected with an adult on Roblox, which escalated to discord and included attempted in-person luring before police intervened. Across these cases, the pattern is clear: Roblox's moderation systems, which they frequently advertise as state-of-the-art, are failing. This isn't just one parent or isolated incidents anymore. Louisiana's Attorney General, Liz Morrill, officially filed a lawsuit against Roblox, calling it a perfect playground for predators and accusing the company of placing profits over child safety. She highlighted the lack of basic protections like age verification, despite nearly 40% of Roblox's 112 million daily users being under 13. The state is pushing for a permanent injunction that would stop Roblox from marketing itself as safe until it can prove otherwise. Investors noticed too: Roblox's stock took a nearly 10% hit in a single week once the lawsuits and bad press stacked up. Nearly half of their user base is under 13, making this a major liability. And yet, the company's response has been the same PR lines we've heard before: safety is our top priority. They've also touted an AI system called Centennial, claiming it detects early warning signs and reports incidents. But if a 22-year-old YouTuber is the one catching predators in real life, the system clearly isn't working as advertised. Roblox's strategy appears to be more about spin than substance. Ban the whistleblowers, ignore lawsuits, and present a shiny safety narrative to investors, but the real story is the lawsuits, the first-hand accounts. The viral outrage cannot be ignored. At its core, this situation highlights a tension between user growth and child protection. Roblox has consistently incentivized engagement and monetization, pushing for more users and more time spent on the platform. Yet, measures like age verification or stricter parental controls could reduce engagement, directly impacting profits. In other words, safety measures conflict with revenue goals, and unfortunately, revenue has won. As of now, Roblox faces mounting legal pressure, a public relations nightmare, and increased scrutiny from journalists, advocacy groups, and the public. Meanwhile, the #FreeSCHL movement continues to gain traction, drawing attention to the failures of a company long celebrated as a safe space for children. The irony here is impossible to ignore. A platform built for kids has ended up punishing the person actively working to keep those kids safe. Meanwhile, predators continue to slip through gaps in the system, and parents are left asking one simple question: who is really protecting our children? This story is far from over. Lawsuits are ongoing, investigations continue, and public attention shows no sign of slowing. Roblox may continue with its PR messaging, but the combination of legal action, viral outrage, and investigative journalism could reshape the company entirely. Parents, investors, and users alike are finally seeing the cracks behind the polished facade. And for those watching this unfold, it's a reminder that online safety isn't something to assume, it's something to demand and actively enforce. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth commentary, and share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think Roblox should do next? The story isn't over, and your voice matters in holding platforms accountable.